Hello and welcome to Combine Day 2. So today we will be orientated a little bit more around said reactive force and strength endurance. Okay, so we haven't got as big pushing in terms of intensity, okay, and load lifted, but we will be hitting a little bit of reactiveness, I guess body weight power if you want to. Okay, so we're going to look at plyometric kind of tendencies and capabilities and how kind of your tendons and all these kind of fun stuff kind of react off the floor, and whether we can store energy or kind of replicate energy off the floor a little bit. Okay, so with this, obviously we've got our mobility based things. We're just going to flick through straight away to our actual tests. Okay, so so we've got our triple. So the second power, obviously we did one on day 1, so this is day 2. We've got a triple broad jump. This is all about reactive power. I'm expecting you to have a big enough distance, okay, to use this. If you haven't, go outside. I'm assuming people are allowed outside, so go test it out there. It's absolutely fine. Okay, you can do this in your own time in theory if you really want to test it separately, or on the way back or on the way to the gym. Okay, if you don't have a track inside your gym, cool, or just hold it from there. So 1 to 2 reps, you're going to max out pretty much. You're going to be thinking about getting quick off the floor. Okay, that's all we need to do. All right, don't go crazy because you're just going to get fatigued straight away. Okay, and then this one, fairly horrible. So the strength endurance test, we've got our lower body 50% body weight squat. Okay, so I would implore you to put something that's just below kind of around kind of your tibial tuberosity, so just below your knee height, so your 90 degree that you can kind of bum touch. I want a squat to box, not a box squat. Okay, you squat to the box, very light tap, and then you're up again. Okay, that is just a controlled depth, and make sure it is repeatable as a test again. Okay, 60 seconds, you're going to go nuts. I would my advice would be to go quite hard and fast at the start and then pace yourself after about 30 seconds and have that timer in front of you. Okay, keep count if you need someone to keep count. Again, remember, film yourself, please, okay, because you'll be able to see that. Probably see the timer on your phone as it's going back. Okay, obviously if you're unable to achieve 50% on the goblet in your gym, okay, then let's by all means have 2 racket there in terms of a front rack exercise. If you can go 1 kettlebell, I'd rather you not do a front squat, okay, just because of how the weight is proportioned. Wonderful. Or get as close to 50% body weight as you can. Okay, understandably, if we have 120 kilos, the chances are 60 kilo goblet is not going to exist, so we just might have to have like 30s or the closest to. Okay, so a 50 kilo, or this one's a 45, I believe here. Okay, cool. So strength endurance, we've got our upper body this time, so allow yourself for about 2 or 3 minutes rest from there. Then we got upper body. We've added a pad because you'll see the reset when Sarah goes through this. So Cindy's going a little touch, and I'd love a reset as you go through your upper body push. Okay, we're maintaining this position as much as possible. Don't want you to flare around there. So that's going to go straight into your strength endurance test. And our last one will be a 60-second max distance. So this is pretty all out. Okay, anaerobic capacity, seeing what you've got without oxygen, and you're going to go nuts. Again, you can pick whatever thing you want to in terms of equipment and crack through that as hard as you can. Okay, that is just going to be a mental tough test. Okay, and I expect you to be on the floor straight away. Okay, cool down again, bring your heart rate down, chill out. It's not as intense in terms of loading as one of the other days or both of the other days, so we'll be okay. All right, so you will recover pretty quickly from this test. Wonderful. Moving on to workout.